Welcome. Today we will be discussing how to find the surface area of a cylinder. Now the surface area of a cylinder concerns the outside area that covers the entire cylinder. So that includes the whole entire side, the base, and the top base. So we're talking about how do we find that whole entire area that encapsulates the entire outside area of the surface of the cylinder. So we use S equals 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi rh, where r is our radius and h is our height. We'll be using 3.14 for pi as well. So with this information, we can start solving for our surface area. Again, our equation is 2 times pi times radius squared. So if I start plugging this in, this is S equals 2 times, we said we're using 3.14 for pi. And my radius, remember the radius is the halfway distance of a circle to the middle. So it's 5 inches, so this is going to be a radius of 5, and that's squared because it tells me r squared. And this is being added to 2 times pi, which is 3.14, times my radius, again, which is 5, and my height of my three-dimensional shape, which is 9. So we end up with our equation of 2 times 3.14 times 5 squared plus 2 times 3.14 times 5 times 9. Now the reason this works is because this right here, this first part, is talking about the area of the base, so the area of this circle. This second half is talking about the area of the vertical shape, so we're encapsulating the rest of our figure. So it says, okay, let's add those together and we'll get our entire area of our cylinder. So let's start simplifying. We always start with our exponents. 5 squared is 25, and this is being multiplied by 3.14 times 2 and added to 2 times 3.14 times 5 times 9. 2 times 3.14 is 6.28, and this is going to be multiplied to 25. And then we're also adding to that 2 times 3.14, which is also 6.28, times 5 times 9, which is 45. Alright, so we need to start simplifying our values. Start by multiplying 6.28 times 25 here. 6.28 times 25. Recall, when we're multiplying decimals, we just ignore that decimal and put it back however many values I have after it, which is 2. So let's start multiplying. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 1 is 31. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 2 times 6 is 12. Add up our values. 5, 6, 7, 5, 157. Move our decimal twice. 157 exactly on the left side here. Then on the right, we need to multiply 6.28 times 45 in order to finish simplifying our equation. So let's do that. 6.28 times 45. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 4 is 14. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 1 is 31. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 is 11. And 4 times 6 is 24 plus 1 is 25. Add our values up here. 6, 2, 8, 2. Move our decimal twice and we get 282.60 that we are adding to 157. When we add these values up, 282.60 plus 157, and we could add zeros here if we want, 0, 6, 9, bring our decimal down, 5 and 8 makes 13, carry the 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get 439.60, and this is going to be in inches squared because we are talking about the surface area. So it's inches squared because, again, units is inches, and area is always squared. So 439.60 inches squared, and that's going to be our surface area. And that is how we find the surface area of a cylinder.